Hello students. So you just did a task assignment about the play A Doll's House written by Henrik Ibsen, and for that I gave you a question about A Doll's House as a problem play. Now I want to explain you what is a problem play exactly. We've read plays before, right? Like Hamlet. There's so much action, like somebody is going to kill someone, somebody is going to do this, somebody is going to do that. Then there are other plays like we read 12th Night. There is action, okay? He's sending letters, she's sending letters, something is happening. So these are all action plays. There is some element of, you know, fight or some sort of mission going on or something like that. But in a problem play, there are only dialogues. Henrik Ibsen was a Norwegian playwright, and the Norwegian as in from the country Norway, he changed the course of drama because of this play, A Doll's House, which was a landmark play. Landmark play matlab that changed the way dramas were written. It is after this play that people began writing dramas without much action and with more of philosophy, with more of thinking within the self, not much action, not much violence, but something that is going on within the mind and within the heart of the character, which is leading to a change. It is philosophical. The problem in Doll's House is a doll packed in her house, in her doll house. What is the title? The doll house is that doll house with which children play. Little gudiyas who play with their gudiya ka ghar. That is doll's house. So that is the characters, doll's house. Nora in this play is a woman who's been married 8 years to Helmer, and Helmer addresses her with names like, oh you squirrel, oh you little baby, don't eat that chocolate. He says things like that. So he treats her like she's a possession. He treats Nora, Helmer treats Nora like Nora is his property. That's the thing about it. And Nora never realized this until what happened? Until the third man comes into the picture. That I don't remember the guy's name, but who is Helmer's Helmer's colleague at the bank, whom Helmer is going to expel. Until he comes into the picture. You've read the summary of the play, you're well aware with the story of the play. What happens is that man comes and blackmails Nora that if you do not convince Helmer to not fire me from the bank, what I will do is I will disclose to Helmer that when he was ill 8 years before, you took a loan from the bank and you took him to some place where he could relax. She had taken a loan without Helmer's knowledge. And why she had done that? Because Helmer was strictly against taking loans. So Helmer is a man who shows like he has a lot of principles, like I cannot take a loan, nobody should take a loan, expenditure should not be much. But Nora on the other hand thinks about the happiness of the family. She thinks that Helmer will become my hero. Helmer will take my side and scare this man away. Helmer will take my side and he will do something about this man who is blackmailing me. But no, when she tells Helmer, she's surprised by Helmer's reaction because Helmer, instead of blaming that man who is blackmailing her, shouts upon Nora that it is your mistake, you took the loan. What did you think? He talks to her as if she is a possession of property, nothing. So Nora that moment realizes that this is a doll's house and I'm not going to live here. I gave all my life to this one man, to these children, and now what is left for me, for myself? So she decides to abruptly leave the house. She just walks out of the house. Helmer is shocked, and this is why the play was a milestone, because in that time for a woman to leave her house, to leave her husband and her children was considered something out of the box. It was a controversial play. It was banned initially when it was showcased in the theatres, and it was only after some time that the bans were uplifted and the play could be showcased again. And G.B. Shaw, who has written Man and Superman, was highly inspired by Henrik Ibsen, and a number of dramatists in that time were highly inspired by Henrik Ibsen's A Doll's House. So it is a very good play that is in your course, and apart from the questions that you have done today, what you've done today is Nora and Helmer's character, the summary, so that you know the story. Now I'm assuming you know the story well, because I have written the summary with a lot of clarity in the notes, and since you have also written it, you have recorded the audio, so I hope you will now remember the story of the play well. And apart from it as a problem play, the significance of the title, and apart from all these questions, I think these are the basic questions. And if you've done Ibsen as a playwright, Ibsen is covered. As a problem play, it is covered. As a play about self-discovery, I hope you got that point, that it is a process of self-discovery, because all these years Nora was living under the impression that her husband loves her too much and that he can do anything for her. But no, then she finds out that she's on her own. This man is not even ready to recognize that she has done something out of the blue for him. She forged her father's signature to get the loan sanctioned. She took that big risk when he was ill so that he could be cured, his life could be saved, otherwise he could have died. But despite that, despite the sacrifices that she made, Helmer had no recognition for her efforts. So that's when she realizes that she is herself something. She has an individuality, she has an existence of her own, and she needs to realize that she therefore leaves her husband and her children and she walks right away out of the house. So that is the play about self-discovery in that way. And there is some symbolism in the should go through today, since I will not be giving any further assignment for the rest of the evening. So today you have to, before you go to bed, just Google about the symbolism in the play. That will be the last question, and then Doll's House you keep aside intact and learn it, revise it again and again when you want to. Now you have your audios also, so you can always go back to your audios. Now prepare the question of symbolism in Doll's House. Just prepare a short one so that you just know what are the various symbols in the play, because we have not read the entire play. So try to know a little more about it till this evening, so you have more time, so that we can finish Doll's House in today's time.